and we're off. We're gonna be going through the Limgrave, looking for death roots. I want to get a few before I go see Beastie and kill Dragon. I don't think it's gonna matter if I kill her anyway. So. Okay, so first, Fathead's got to go. So we're gonna go down there. I'm gonna teach him a humble lesson. Ouch! Respect my authority! Boo! Well, here, pal. Respect my authority. That's right. He gets a little grumpy. Yes, he does. Okay. So, there's an area we have to go to. We have a couple places we got to go to, and we're going to go to them right now. I went and got the death root out of there, so that's one place to get the death root. The beast eye will cover whenever we run into death roots. If we get the beast eye, huh? Forgot to get it. So, we need to go to the area here. We're gonna go kill the dragon. We're gonna go whack the dragon into submission. We are then gonna go to the place out back. There's 9 places to get beast roots or death roots. Okay. 9 places to get death roots. Unfortunately, those 9 places are in a lot of different areas. Okay, we're gonna meet that. But alright. But for now, we got things to do down here. As you can see, there's a little ball right there. See it? Yep. See that little ball? It's got a trade in it, or feed, or an ash of war. It needs to go. We gotta watch out for the goats. We're gonna go straight for the ball. I'm gonna kind of sneak over and blast that bitch from here. There we go. That's what we need. Good. Because there's about 2 crabs in here. 3 actually. And I don't feel like fighting crabs today. I don't know about you. So we're just going to skip that part. Then we're going to head over here. We're going to talk to Yuri. And they should either reset or... There's actually a save out behind Yuri that we're going to go to too. Okay, he keeps telling me not to go out there and fight the dragon, which I'm going to do anyways. Why? Because the dragon is important pieces and parts and gives you lots of runes. Like any boss will give you runes. And he will give you. Now, with that said, we're going to go beat up that dragon. We're going to go check out patches. We're going to investigate some Limgrave areas. And we're going to get a twin sword while we're here. Bink. Good twin sword. Ta-da. Wow. Hoi. Ta-ta. Now your twin sword is always right here. It's basically the twin blade. It's always here. If you want to use a staff weapon, that is a good staff weapon to start with. It's a good beginner weapon, I would say, for twin staffs. I'm sure everybody wants the red one that causes a lot of blood loss, which is a lot harder to get. Okay, so they talk. Okay, let's go kill the dragon. We'll come back here and clean these guys out after. Yo, like, what? Yeah, we're gonna go kill the dragon first. He's going bye-bye. Okay, he should come down right about there. So let's get out here and summon our paladin clone. And watch the dragon come down, and here we go! Oh yeah, give me your other ankle, bitch. What? Oh, he always does the spell spin. Come here. we going? That's it. Had enough of you. Shapoo! Shapoo! You're going to die one way or another. It just depends on which paladin what's going to do it. Okay, so he's dead. That leaves us the Draconic power. We're going to go do this mine over here real quick. I know, I just killed dragon. It's great. Yeah. That means there's a crab right there, by the way. When you see that water bubble like that, sometimes it's a giveaway. Alright, so this is the first mine. This is basically the beginner's mine. We call it the Lingrain Tubble, because that's what it is. Basically your first mine you go to. You can get your stones. This is one place to get them. Runes and stones, runes and stones. You want to get a lot of little stones in here. Because when you're leveling up in the beginning, you want to get stones as much as you can. Everybody's like, well, there's bell bearings. Yes, there is. But the thing is if you're just starting out playing Elden Ring, you don't want to go chase after a bell bearing. One, they're from Lunar Lakes up. There's no bell bearings in this area at all. The reason for that is because, one, you don't need it this early. Two, they want to put a good boss on it, which is usually what they do. Okay, now if you got a hammer, or a Morning Star, or something that does blunt damage, these guys go down really quick. Alright? If you don't, then you're going to get pained into glass. Alright? Alright. Then your sword's going to kind of bounce off. Okay? And usually it does you no good when it bounces like that. I'm going to have to be RB, I think. Yep. There's rats. Respected Jar Paladin. What we should call it, a Paw Paladin or a Jar Paladin? I'm thinking Jar Paladin. Yes. It's gotta be a short trip because this really isn't a big mine. I'm pretty sure, anyways. No, this is kind of a. It's got kind of a gate to it, and it's kind of a big mine. When people put signs up there, don't try to jump up and write on them. If you want to, that's your problem. You want a headache, you go right ahead. If you miss and die, that's your problem too. There's a thing that sometimes Elden Ring players do, and I'm not going to say it's bad or good, but they like to leave messages in odd places, just so they can say they did it. You understand? Take a screenshot and say, hey, I left a message here. Who's next? You want some of this? You want some of this hammer? Do ya? You want some of this? You want some of the Jar Paladin experience? We'll give you the Jar Paladin experience. A whack-a-mole on the face. Yeah, these little gory rocks, they're all smithing stones, so grab them if you see them. If they're white, they should be somber smithing stones, just to let you know. When you're first starting out, I would be very cautious in here. You will run out of health real quick. Okay, I know there's another way. Where is it? It's up and through, I think. Okay. We got this. We're going to the boss. Yep. Poor Giddy. Daddy's goody. Okay, you want to step in here? Yeah, I think so. There should be a tunnel. Yep, right there. I want to jump off here and go in. You see that little girl there? This is a Saint Marika statue, right? Which usually means if you start from there, you're going to head for the boss. And the boss is from here on. Hey, bud. Come here. That's for spitting fire on me about 6 times and killing me when I was low level. Huh? And the good thing about replays is you can come back and kill the guys that really annoyed you. With ease. Ah! Ow! That hurt. Should have this out. Oh yeah, I forgot. Wherever they're digging, there's usually a stone. Right? So if you see them digging, grab the stone. Yeah. Okay, I think I got them all. Alright, moving on. Now this should bring us down to the bottom where the bad guy is. Where's the bosses? So we can put a thumping on the boss. We can give him a respect my authority until he's dead. See, I like jumping down this way because as you can see, sometimes there's treasure jumping down. Yeah. Don't fall in the hole though. The hole is death. The hole is always death. The hole is death. Holes are death. There's stone over there. And yes, for you all those with ruined your Elden Ring experience, if you don't do it by yourself. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'll show you how to do this crap by yourself. Are you ready? I'll show you how to do it. By myself. Are you ready? You missed. Now this is a stone giant, which means she's a little broken or got extra juice. As in, he's a little tougher to hit. Gonna go on a rampage. You want to get over here, get out of the way, and then respect my authority. Done. I'll take that hit. And you get the Roar Medallion. Yay! I did it! I did it! I did it! The Elden Ring experience! Ah ha ha! You know what I say to you egotistical maniacs? Kiss my rumpus. See the pot? Lick the jar. Lick it. Because you know that's what you do. You're a window licker. You're a window licker. Alright, for one, all you Elden Ring players out there, this is a game you play as you like to play. Okay, like any other game. Fallout 4, Fallout 76, Elden Ring, Starfield, Hogwarts Legacy. You play any game the way you want to play it. Okay? Because you're the game player. All these guys that are like, well, you didn't get the experience because you didn't beat it alone. You didn't do this because you didn't do this. Because you didn't do this because you didn't do this. Well, look. If you have to be narcissistic enough to tell everybody to play like you, then guess what? You need a therapist. Go find one. Go see a doctor. Go see a therapist. Enjoy yourself. And don't forget to tell him you're a narcissistic idiot. You're stressing yourself out over something that doesn't have anything to do with you. Alright? Alright. I do me, you do you, and that's how the world goes. Understand? Goes around and around in a circle without you doing it. Yeah, you get it. I do you, you do. Yeah, you're getting it. You're getting it. Otherwise than that, take the tape off your damn window and start licking it. Don't forget your rubber helmet. If people help you by showing you things in this, or you go to YouTube because you're lost, that is fine. You can do that, okay? Every time somebody tells you you can't do this because this is a real Elden Squaresoft experience, 1, ask them how many games they play. 2, I can bet you they don't play more than 1 Squaresoft game. 3, they're just telling you that to see if you'll do it. Yep. That's all they're doing. Telling you that to see if you'll do it. And that was it. Yuri's not here. Yuri, you're a little late. You're a little slow. But guess what? Check this out. Want to see me do some magic? Boop-da! Look! Yuri just showed up right here. Stay the path. There's 3 places to meet Yuri. Well, 2 places to meet Yuri. 3 places to meet Yuri. 4 places if you meet Yuri's possession. And you'll get that later. Alright, we're going to go see Patches. Yep. We're going to go see the Patches, the man, the myth, the legend. But we're not going to kill him this time, because with the mage I killed them all. Because I wanted all their armor early. I didn't want to wait so long. Okay, so this is Murkwater Cave. This is the treacherous cave. This is the most dangerous in the whole game. Yeah, it is. It's the most dangerous in the whole game. It is, it is. Alright, put on your lamp. Or you don't have to. It's up to you. If you want to be sneaky and not use your lamp, go ahead. I don't care because everybody in here is going to die. Because they all need to respect my authority. For the jars! For Alexander! For Charburn! For all the tarnished that throw pots. Yes, Fairman R2 is the way to go, man. Sometimes. Oh, crap. I don't know how many people are like, you're not playing it right, you're not doing this right. Here's the thing, I'll do it how I do it, you do it how you do it. That's how you do it, and then it's right. Alrighty. Alright. We're going to go in here, take this outfit. I know I'm kind of letting you know what's going on, don't I? Checking a couple of pots before I even walk in here, right? Now, you have to be careful when you're higher leveled. Okay? I would. He's going to jump down for right about there, and then you're going to go, whoop! Pow! And he's already given up. You want to be careful because if you have a weapon like blood, rivers of blood, he will give you a moat if you do this first time. If you have like rivers of blood or something that has a carry fall through weapon, like this one does not, it has a one big bam, then you'll probably kill him on your second playthrough, or for, you know what I mean? Alright, now you gotta come back in and buy stuff from me. Okay, I'm not gonna do the second chest thing because I don't need to. If I have to, I'll come back and do it later, but not right now. I'm trying to get some stuff done, and I don't want to be all day friggin' with patches. So I'm going to go back out and come back in so I can get his store. Now, you can get Margit Shackle, and a lot of people are like, well, Margit Shackle is garbage. Yeah, in a way, it kind of is. You can only use it once on Margit or twice on Margit. Okay? But it's not garbage, because it does other things, too. I just saw on Only Waifu's channel the other day that she, he, she, whatever, found out that the, Found out that Margaret Shackle will find hidden doors and stuff. Okay, if you use it. And you won't have to work so hard to get them open. Alright, so there it has a second purpose. Okay, with Margaret Shackle, if you knock him down once and hold him down once, you can get a good clapping on him. If you need to heal, you can hit it, hold him down, then you can heal. So that way he doesn't beat you up while you're trying to heal. It does have its uses. Alright. There's nothing in this game that's useless. And a lot of people seem to think, well, it's useless. No, it's not. Because there's always something you can see where you can use it. Like, I'm not going to text his chest because it's just a teleport, right? And it does teleport you to where there's something really expensive and nice, but if you already have it, you don't need to go back there. Yeah, I got 2 of those. I can't have more than one. Did I get this cookbook? Alright, let's purchase a stone key and the twig. I have pretty much everything in the game because I bought it during my first playthrough. So I'm just picking up the stuff I can use now. Alright, we're going to skip this. Because what happens is this box teleports you, right? Out to a big bear. You got to beat the bear up or you just got to run back here. And you literally have to run back here because you can't teleport here. You have to run back here on a horse. Then come see Patches. Then your teleport will be clear so you can leave. Okay? I'm not going to do that because I'm going to do the other caves that are down here. The other catacombs. I'm not sure what I mean. There are the catacombs. There's one further back. Because a lot of people will do it and then you end up in Libgrave where the Howling is. And that's kind of how I got there the first time, because I was like, what the hell? And then the Howling, and I'm like, what's that about? And then I went to Kale, and Kale's like, what are you talking about, the Howling in the woods? And then he tells you who it is, and then he gives you the moat, right? But the whole time I wanted to beat up Patches so bad. So bad. You can if you want to. He tends to be a nuisance. Let's put it this way. There's a couple places you have to go to activate his quest. And every time, he's really a dick to you. By the way. And I think in the DLC, everybody's thinking that some of these characters are going to be back doing other things. But I don't think they are. I think they're going to be separate from a lot of things. I hate these little buggers. Alright. If you see a little statue like that sitting right this guy right here, he's not a statue. He's for when you open the door and you come back this way. That's pretty much what he's sitting there for. He's waiting for you to come back by. If you see traps like this, right? Irritate the hell out of them. Get them to come to you. Right? Come on. Come on, fellas. Then do that number. I always like doing this number. Go back across. Alright, so you're not going to do that, huh? You catch it on to my scheme here. Alright, we're going to have to kill you. We're just going to have to do it. Hey! Ah, come on. I got time to do this shit. Look here, you're taking my life down. I don't like it. Alright. So we get some more beer. I'm going to get some more ale in there to fill up the jar. Alright. Okay, so Yeah, anytime you can set them up to die by their own traps, it's always fun. It's always fun. I remember that the square doors are traps, right? The little square things. Alright, there's probably going to be one around the door. Nope. Yep. He's coming. Come on. Come on! Cha-cha-cha, music to my ears. I love hearing that cha-ching! Yep. Now this one is this dude. It's gonna hurt. Eh. Oh! Alright, buddy. Alright, we're gonna get this. We got this coming. Respect my authority! Respect it! Respect the jar! Respect the jar, man! Should've just gave up. Respect the jar. Nobody respects the jar, man. Respects the jar. Mm-hmm. Murkwater Catacombs are done. There's no secret doors or anything down there. It's pretty short ones. Usually the ones right here at Limgrave, the little area, they're all really short. They're not too hard. Okay, now we're going to go on to the next one, which is quite an adventure, by the way. Watch out for the slimy slimes. Yep. There's slimy slimes. You can kill them if you want to, but have fun with that, because if you're low level, it's going to take a while to kill them. 2, they're jellies, and they don't like being killed very easy. They've got a lot of hit points, to be honest. Surprisingly, for a bunch of puddle of poop, you know, pus. Let's put it that way. Puddles of pus. There we go. We won't call them goops of poop. Goops of poop. That's it. We'll call them goops of poop. Found out a new name for them. Goops of poops. All right. Goops of poop. I'm losing my mind. Yep, that's what it is. I'm losing my mind. Alright, now I found a way to hot shot this. A lot of people are like, huh? I'll show you in a minute. Okay. What I mean by hot shot this is this. Okay, see this little rock over here? Alright. We want to jump. And then jump. And land right here. Okay, if you don't, you fall way down there and die, right? Then you want to jump over here. And then there's a save right here. I still don't understand why there's a save right here, but I'll go with it. Someday I'm going to have to run around and do the paintings. It's been forever since I've done them, I think. And then you run up here. Over this rock, this rock, this rock. There should be wolves and giants. The giants are up there. There's a dude riding around who's a knight, and he's like over, I'd say over there where that giant is, or up above the giant. And he has golden parry or golden vow, I think it is, for a spell. And if you're a paladin, then you want it. You want golden vow really good. Everybody likes using golden vow. It's like Flame Grant Me Strength works really good too. With Golden Vow, and then pow, you get extra damage. Anything that causes extra damage is good. Apparently, as these epic builders tell you. You don't have to get it if you don't want to. As a paladin, I would recommend it, because if you're going to have faith, I'd do it. If you're going to do anything with arcane, anything with faith, I'd do it. Priest, same thing, Golden Vow. A lot of people are like, well, why? A priest shouldn't need it. No, Because if the priest is going to use incantations, at some point he's going to run out of that blue pot. Alright? And when he runs out of that blue pot, he's got a spear. And that's it. Although I recommend go get the turtle shield if you're going to have the spear. You might as well have a turtle shield. Turtle shield, you might need a little strength to carry it. But it's got barricade on it. So you can do the tippy tap, tippy tap, tippy tap. What I call the pokey poke build. That's where you basically hold up the turtle shield and you're behind it because it's actually bigger than you are. And then you go poke, poke, poke with the little spear. Until they die. And as a low-level priest, or what do they call it? What do they call it? The incantation dude. Basically, you look like Corum. Corum, if you've seen him in the round table hold, I've talked to him. He's a priest type deal, and he does all incantations. They're more incantation than paladins. Paladins are like a half-half, where a priest is all about incantations. Like they're the Golden Order religious people. I guess you could say D's like a paladin. I would say he's like a big paladin. Or a strong paladin. Should be some more down here. Hello, little wolfie. There's one. There's two. Oh, it's a big wolfie. Okay, we bonk him on the nose. Bad doggy. Bad wolfie. Bonk him on the nose. Bad wolfie. Okay, so now we go down the hole. There's a lot of holes in this one. Down this hole. Down over here. Then over there. Then over there. You know, you'll see a lot of it and it looks like it's going around in a circle. It usually does. But make sure you start the circle on the right side. Because if you jump on the left side, you're all dead meat. There's some moss up here. Moss is good if you want to build, I think it's poison things? Yeah, poison bullets. Bullets, or what do they call them? Respect my authority! Alrighty. Next. Yep. I think this is the way to sneak around. Yeah, it is. Oh no, it comes over here. There's this thing here. What is it? Arterial leaf. Don't forget the wolf behind you, by the way. Okay, then you respect my authority. What? Next. Did I get both of them? Yep, I did. Alright, we're good. Okay, now down here I'm going to have to put my shield away because we have bird problems. Or I should say bat problems. Let's call them bat problems. Oh, too far away. Alright, we got you. We'll get your buddy down here. Now we're going to get you. Oh. Uh-oh. My bad. I ran out of potion there. Potion. Looked like he had a disaster there. He fell down. Maybe he had a bit of a cold. Some issues. That's it. Alright. Back to the pounder. Hey, fellas! How you doing? How's things going? They going good? Good. You too. Next! We are the Jar Paladin. Jar Paladin. We'll call it the Paw Paladin. Jar Paladin. Alias Crucible Knight. AKA Wampum. Yeah, don't fall in the water. Water deep, we don't swim, we die. Just to let you know. Next. Oh crap, more pot. Hoi! I gotta give me some more mind, I really do. That's where you get the shimmy sure. I don't know why that's such a sought after weapon, but I think you used to get the spear down here, but you can't get it anymore down here. I don't know why. I can't remember what the spear was. I use it too. I use it, but I can't remember what it was. Here's a good way to find out. This thing right here called the Cold Cross Naginata. This used to be a poke build. That's why it's 17, because I never finished it. But it's a poke build. It has cost, blood, lost, build up. It started out as a simple poke build, and then, well, I don't know. It didn't get to a certain point. I got towards the end and I couldn't finish because the poke just wasn't cutting it. Or I had forgot to use it. One of the two. But when I first played this game, the Naginata used to sit right here on this dude. Used to. Not anymore. Because we always used to run down here to get the blue charm, and the Naginata was right there. They moved it to a different dungeon. The Gaul dungeon, which is in Caelid. Which has the same thing. You go in there and there's a big old jellyfish fella, and he's got the Naginata sitting right below him. Unless he was always there. I don't know. I did get it here once. But a lot of times people miss this cave because they don't really care for it. They're not looking for anything in here. Or they just miss it because it's so in an odd place. Yo. Okay. I did the Elden Ring experience. Now I'm doing my experience. Get it, boys! Oh, out of juice. It's just been a lot of juice day. See if I had more. Hey, ho, 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 ho. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. That's how it's going to be, huh? That's how it's going to be. Respect my authority. And if you can't do that, respect my damn tail. Oh, shit. Eat the tail, buddy. Eat the tail. Hoo-yah! Kapow! Respect my authority, buddy. Now, you see a lot of them running around naked. That talisman is why. Raises attack power with lower equipment load, which means if you basically take everything off, it raises attack power, right? And that's really good for some things like priests that wear clothes because they can't wear anything else because they have no endurance, zero, zilch. And they can't carry a load. It's a really good idea for that. Samurais work really good with it because they carry a light load armor all the time. I should put that on and that on, and then I won't have any worry about recharging. But you get what I'm saying. Oh, getting old. Oh, because I got the menu up. That's why it's not doing it. It's like, why is it returning me? I got the menu up. Mm. Alright, so as you can see, that's how you get back out. Go down and grab your stuff. I always get it back and refill, and then I head out. With mages, you ought to refill every chance you get. Because as you can see, I'm running out of mind and pot. But I should put more mind in it, because the thing is this. The mind meter doesn't matter how big your pot is. Like, say, right now, I could probably fill half that meter, or twice the size of that meter, with what I got for the pot. How charged it is. I could probably fill half of it, or twice the size. Alright, we're going to go up this, here. And then we're going to... Lily! Always got to get a Trinity Lily. You know why you got to get Trinity Lilies? Because I make sleep pots, and sleep pots need Trinity Lilies. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Listen here, we gotta go up there. Hey, you cut that out. I need to go up, and I can't deal with you. Stop! Come on, horsey, go. Oh, Jesus. Usually if you see one of these little guys, they'll refill your fluids. Yeah, your fluids. Your orange juice, your Gatorade, whatever the hell you got. Your pots. Alright. So we've got that done, that done, that done. Where are we going to go next? I should go to Beast Dude. Because I got to go to him anyways to get the Quivering Eye. So it can show me where I need to go. Alright. We're going to teach you how to level. Yep, we're going to teach you how to level. I'm going to show you how to do it. Because we're going to go to the Beast Eye, which is right here. I'm going to go right over here. We're going to go back to Butthead. Did we do the fort? No, I don't think we did the fort. Maybe we should do it. No. Alright. Let's not get sidetracked. We're going to the Beast Clergyman. We are going to the Beast Clergyman. Yes. That, and I have to test something out, by the way. Now, this dude, the Beast Clergyman, is kind of a big pain in the ass. Now, last time I came here and I played through this, he got all irritated and I couldn't figure out what the hell was wrong. Now I know what's wrong. If you got too many beast, like death roots, he gets irritated because you didn't feed him to him right off the bat. So he comes at you and then you beat his ass up. And then he'll give you the rest if you got the death roots for it. But you got to have all of them. I'm missing an incantation, which is really good incantation. And if yeah, it's really good. And I got to get the beast death roots to get him. Unfortunately, I have to get like 6 of those. Okay, now when you come across something, your beast eye will quiver, and that's where a death root is. Okay, you got to keep feeding them to him. Alright. I have to feed him at least 4 or 5 death roots, I think it is, to get the rock sling, I think. I could be wrong. Now, we're going to go do something that none of you little guys should do, but you should do it. And when you get practice at this game, you'll eventually figure out why you do it. Like, say if I wanted to start a new character, and this was brand new, right? And I wasn't doing a replay. This is a brand new character, okay? You want to avoid all these little buggers because they will kick your ass. You want to stop off here and save, alright? I could beat the dragon, but I'm not because we're just going to go by him. We're going to show you how to do this. I'm going to show you how to get a memory slot and probably about 30 levels. About that. About 25, 30, somewhere in there. Okay, you run up this hill. You avoid all these little suckers. Don't get hit by them because if you're low level, they will tank you in one shot. They won't even think about it. They'll blink and that'll be it. You'll be done. Alright? You want to stay out of the road because there's going to be poison in the road. Alright? You want to jump over this. Oh, they moved it to the side of the road too. Watch out. They moved some of it to the side of the road. See those little pots in the road? They're poison pots. They're things that cause poison. Alright, now it's not nighttime, but if you want to kill the Knight's Cavalry, what you want to do is make it night, come down here, stand on this route. That route right there. Get on that route with your horse and ride from the back side of the route. Like up in here, okay? Now the Knight's Cavalry will try to hit you, and he usually falls off the bridge and dies. So it's an easy, quick kill. If you get lucky, it's an easy, quick kill. If not, he hits you, knocks you off, you both go. Okay, now there's usually a memory thing in here. I'm going to show you how to go in, but I don't think I'm going to get it because I don't think it will give me the memory because I already have it. Okay, and if you do paladins, priests, whatever, all your memorized spells or whatever it is, incantations, need memory slots. Okay, I have 10 slots. Everybody's like, you do? Yeah. This takes up 3 all by itself. Okay, and I think another one takes up 2. No, it's just that one takes up 3. Alright. So maybe I don't have all 10, but I know where the other ones are, and they're hard to get. Okay, so you're right up here. You go in here. You jump up here. Boop! For your first jump, you land on this building. You get off the horse, and you slide down. You should land right there. You're good. Alright. You want to go up the stairs, not down the stairs. Got it? Up. You want to hit the elevator. It's a way to glitch the door so you don't have to do anything to get in. And then you ride up here, which they already know about, so don't worry about it. It's not like you're cheating or anything. My jar's got water on it. And then the memory slot should be in this chest. Right? There we go. So you'll get an extra memory slot, right? Then, you're going to go down here. Back down the elevator. Zoop. And there's a reason why I'm going over here, because even if you're high level, you want to come back to this place. Because what you're looking for is the Dectus Medallion, right? Which is one half of the Dectus Medallion. You need both halves, right? One half is here. Your memory is there. Your little coins are here for money. For runes. Runes are the most important thing in Elden Ring. The only way you level up is runes. Right? So you need runes. Okay, now we're going to do this dude. Maybe I shouldn't because I don't have any long range spells. And we can't rot him because he is rot. It kind of defeats the purpose of the tree spirit. He's a rot spirit. All your tree spirits out here are rot spirits. And rot spirits kind of suck because they basically jump up in the air and then they fart and then you get clean rot and then you basically get whacked. You want to buff him. And then flame grant me strength. And heal. And then we're going to piss the guy off. You ready? We're going to tick him off. Let's see how we do it. I'm going to throw a fire pot at his ass. Eat it! Okay, now you want his face away from you so the other guy can attack him because he does that every time he spits forward. Alright? It spits forward, not back. You gotta get over there close. He's gonna kill that. I gotta kill him. We gotta stop screwing around here. Oh shit! The fuck out of his face way. I hate that. Alright, we're good. Gonna kill the mimic. We gotta kill him before that. Alright. See, the tree spirits work off. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Big Van. You want me? Come and get me. Oh, he's going back. Alright, well, that can work too. Alright, let's go get him. Had enough of this shit. We ain't got time for it. You killed my mimic. Yay. That's how that's done. Bye-bye, buddy. So he's out of the picture. Moving on. Now, if your first playthrough, just starting off, don't go attack that tree spirit. He's actually one of the tougher ones. Anything with putrid rot tree spirit is tough. Salamanders, those things that roll around on the ground, those are tough when they're putrid rot. Now, this is where you want to be. This is the best place in the world for beginners. Or you want to do a little build or something, right? You want to get up behind this big dragon, okay? You want to go get the Morning Star. I showed you where that was, right? And you want to come over here. Now, how I'm going to do this is, I'm going to do it just like this. We're going to equip a gold leaf. And instead of this, we're going to put, where is it? It's up here somewhere. We're going to clip one of these. Right here. Okay. And we're going to take the Morning Star because we already have it. We're just going to switch it out. Like so. And we're going to flip that back. And we shouldn't have to do too much. Because we're higher level than before. I mean, I'm going to golden vow it and be crazy. But we're just going to do it because it's me. Alright, we don't need it. We're just going to do this. Alright, the Morning Star will cause blood loss no matter what. If it's level 1, 0, whatever, it causes blood loss. Okay? Now, this dragon is huge. Has a huge health bar. Now, if you fight him from the front, there's 4 dragons sitting by his face. So you have to kill all of them and him. Okay? This is how you do it the other way. You sit back here and keep swinging this friggin' thing. And the more you swing it, as you can see, the other dragons can't come around him because he's blocking the way. Alright? And see that big chunk, how it come off? Okay, you ready? We'll do this again. Now this guy has a huge health bar. Even me at play 3, with as much as I can hit, ain't even denting him. You get what I'm saying? That's why you need the blood loss. Alright? You let your stamina fill up. And go for it again. And wait for that bar to jink off, okay? Wait for your stamina bar to fill up. Wait for the stamina bar to build up. Oh. Just let it sit. If you get a gold foul foot, there's a couple places to get one in the beginning. Chink off that bar again. Go down. Will it go back up? Hit her again. Now this is actually a girl. And I never knew it was a girl until somebody told me it was a girl. Because they found out it was a girl. Alright, now when it chinks off the last time, which it will do soon. See how it took half that bar? Okay. Go down until the stamina's done. Hopefully it won't hit it again. Alright. Now hit a golden foul flip. Then go for your last run. Now, supposedly there's a glitch, which I think is crazy, but we can try it. I don't know if it works for the Xbox, but I hear it works for PC. Alright, now she's dead, right? Get on your horse. Hurry up. Go, go, go. If you get back here in time... Shit, I don't think I did. Hit this. Is she back or is she dead? Nah, fuck, she's dead. Damn it. You're supposed to be able to run back here as fast as you can before she dies completely. You'll get the runes and then you won't get the hearts. And she'll live. Apparently it doesn't work on the Xbox like I think it does. Okay, now I should be able to level up. Because I have like 500 grand. Or 5 mil or something like that. Alright, we should be able to at least get a couple points. 53, 25. I'm trying to get 30 mind about somewhere in there. So there. I have to get my strength up too. So there. That gives you a big chunk of runes when you kill her. And you get 5 hearts to go with it. Plus you get her breath weapon, whatever it is. And believe it or not, it's a pretty badass breath weapon. For a breath weapon. Now, if you want to, you go in here. But everybody should go in here anyways. Because you need the Dectus Medallion. Okay? Now, how I'm going to do this is pretty easy. I usually call out my dude, and then I beat feet. Okay, I'm going to get my health up. And I'm going to go with, grant me, flame cleanse me. Yeah, that's it. We need it on flame cleanse me. We're going to run through here, because when you're low level, you need to do this just the way I'm doing it. Summon whatever to keep them busy, and then climb this damn ladder. Right? Just as fast as you can. Hold down your speed button, your B button. Hold that sucker down and start climbing. Okay, my mimic, believe it or not, will probably kill everything in the basement. Down on the bottom floor. If he's strong enough. Okay? It's funny because my samurai mimic will wipe everything out. But he's a samurai. Okay, now, he comes up here, because you come up here. Then you gotta go over here. He's gonna run back down and start killing stuff. You gotta come over here. If you want the Radigan Source Seal, okay? Now, the Radigan Source Seal is a decent thing, but there's a mouse right here, a rat. You gotta hit this bitch. He's always the worst because he's actually way high level by the time you get here. When you're low level. Okay, you want to grab that. Did I get it? Alright, then you want to run right across here. Right over here. Now, there's going to be a big rat and a little rat. You want to run right by him. Right? Roll by him, run by him, fall down the hole. And grab this. Now, usually I say die. But, see, we don't have to do that because we're Supermen. Okay. Take this off. Clean the poison. He's still kicking butt over there, by the way. He ain't dead yet. He ain't giving in. Alright, now if he was my Crucible Knight, he would have wiped the floor with all of them. He would have killed them by now. He would have wiped the whole damn crew out. I may have to help him because he's not in Crucible Knight gear. Although this hammer does a pretty good damn job at killing shit. That's for sure. Did he get her? Or did she get him? No, he got her. Where'd he go? I think he's after the other one. There he is. What's up, buddy? How come you didn't get that one? You're missing one. What's wrong with you? Oop, wrong thing. I want to go for this. That's it. Enough of that crap. Okay. Flame cleanse me. That's why I have it on. For rot and poison. That's why I always have it as a secondary, just in case. For rotten poison, basically. I don't like a lot of status effects, but those are the two I don't like. Anything that takes my life away, I don't like. Alright, that's that. That's how you get it. Okay, the other Dectus medallion, the other half of it, and this is where I usually stop and head back over. You can head down and do Selena stuff, see Millicent, all that crap. But Millicent's quest really doesn't determine on seeing her now. You can wait until later if you want, after you kill Radon. Then you come over here, and you go do this. And then we're going to go to Bach, and then we're going to head to the castle. That's usually when I head to the castle after I get like 4 or 5 points from that white dragon. Because all the running I just showed you, seeing Patches, Bach, and all the rest of them, has just started you on their paths and got it covered. By now you should have at least, by doing that run I just did, you should have at least 6 points that you didn't have before. And you should be at least 20 levels, 25. At the most. And usually you can beat Marga at 25. Usually. Depends. Now, believe me, I did it at 30 once and I still couldn't beat him. But that's because I wasn't very good at learning Margit. Watch his moveset. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't watch how he works. Call Roger if you want to. Use a jellyfish. Jellyfish is really good with Margit because she poisons him. And constantly poisons him and it ticks off. My boy likes throwing sleep pots. He's a jar man. Ah! What's there? Respect my torta. Like I said, respect it. You don't respect it, me and Jar Boy are going to take you all out. Okay, we're going in here because we got to go in here to get what's his name? I forget his name. Felon? The ritual dude or the noble man or whatever the hell he is that gives you the Erd Tree dagger. I forget his name. There's a lot of rats and commoners in here at first. And there's one big boy up top. A knight. After we get this rat gone, or this commoner. Go get him! Go get him! Get that man! Get him! I'm gonna go get this guy who's shooting arrows. Get off of there! What are you doing, Jarmalian? Jarman? What you doing, buddy? We are the Jarman Paladins of Knee. Come back here. Now, when you're low level, this guy is not easy. Not in the least. Even with the Morning Star, it's a little rough. Okay, you got to go upstairs. Because as you saw before, I climbed the ladder up to the tower. Got the Dectus medallion. The other half is in this building here. Now you understand why I do it the way I do it. And the other half is right here. Now you should be able to get to up the lift if you want. No issues, no problems, no troubles. You can jump back down if you want, but I don't. I just slide down the ladder. It's so much easier. Unless there's a stone or something up there, but I don't see one. I just slide back down it. And if there is, more power to you. Have fun. Because there's a stone over here, too. Yeah, you can get a lot of stones, believe it or not. There's a bunch right here in this castle. There's a bunch over at the mine. There's a... By the time you get to Margit's castle, you should at least have a +6, +7 weapon. With all the stones you get. If you do it right. You look for stones and kill things, and grab more stones, and go to all the mines in Lingrave and all the tunnels and all the stuff. You should have enough. All right. Now the problem I don't get with this quest, or annoys me with this quest, is this guy is hard to beat. You can kind of avoid him if you want to. All right. I don't have to, but you can. You can avoid him. He's almost dead anyways. But if I was you, I'd wait until last when he gets beat on a little bit, then try to take him out if you want to take him out. Alright? Usually wait until last. Now, you have to go all the way back to Butthead. When it comes to the quest, there's a lot of running back and forth. A lot of running back and forth. And I think in a way they do that so you'll get the experience because you run back and forth and kill things. You know, to get over here and stuff, you can go over here. This is how I do it. I just skip back to the third church. And then I run over and talk to him, and then I come back to the other save point over here. Now, eventually when you get the save points, of course, it will go a lot faster. Alright, he looks lonely. Yep. He's looking lonely. I say we give him some pots, fellas. We give him some jars. Jars are nice people, man. They are the ball. They are nice fellas. They are. They really are. Come on, fellas. Come give him a hug. Come on, big guy. Give him a hug. Give him that jar loving. Give him that jar loving. Don't stomp on the jars now. Hey, they're nice, I'm telling you. Believe it or not, they're plus 10 jars. Hey, let me help you out, fellas. We'll give them a couple whacks with the jar hammer. With the justice hammer. For all jar justice. Alright, fellas, thank you very much. Now you're going to follow me down here. We're going to beat up some other little guys. Let's go. Come on, jar boys. You're a little slow. Let's move. Come on. Come on, fellas. What is your problem? Here comes one jar. Get him, fellas, get him! Teach him about jar justice. Come on. Oh, it's not looking good for the jars. Oh, one of them's going to explode. That's it. You done and done it. Jar justice. That's the way it should be. Jar justice. Alright, fellas. You ready for this? How you doing? How are things? They good? They good? That's what you get for killing my little jar buddies. That's what you get, man. We can't be having any of it. None of it. None of it. For jar justice. None of it. We gotta fight for jar justice. Me and my I'll solo her. Let me solo her. Jar justice. Thank you for the dagger I've had for the 6th time. All right. Okay, now, in order to do Nephelia's quest and get a stone and stuff, you basically have to pledge your service to this dude. Okay? You don't have to like him. You just got to pledge your service, right? And then you have to go back to the fort. You go in and kill everybody in the fort. Then you go talk to him. And that sets him for when you get to Nepheli stuff done. And then if you want to do Nepheli's quest, there's another thing you got to do. And nobody likes doing what you got to do. Nope. Nobody likes doing this. The other part of that quest. You'll find out most of the nobles in Limgrave are wretched people. I don't think they're nice about anything. Hey, fellas. What's up? Let's go with the shields this time. Get 'em, boys. Get 'em. See, shield ghouls need justice, too. Get 'em, fellas. Get 'em, fellas. Now, these guys are really good for a mage because they can hold just about anything off. Any boss, any little guys, anything. They can literally beat them up with the shields and hold them back. And then you can blast them with your spells. I'm serious. When you max out to 10, they are pretty tough. It's insane how tough they are. They just beat monsters around. Even a boss, they'll stand around and just keep slapping him with that shield. They're like, "You will go no farther. You shall not pass." Okay, now he can't do anything until you clean out the castle, right? That's pretty much what he's telling you. Alright. Hey, fellas. Oh, they look so sad. They are. They're kind of sad folks. They are. They're a little sad. Little fellas are sad. I'm telling you, I'm fighting for the summons, man. You guys abuse them way too much. You pick on them so much. I'm fighting for the justice, for the summons. For jars, for ghouls, for friends alike. Even the pumpkin heads. The ones that don't want to kill me, of course. Those pumpkin heads gotta go. Even the pumpkin heads. This is the way it's gonna be. The jar paladin. The pot paladin is in it for everybody. For justice for all. Thou shalt respect my authority. Alright. So at this point, there's some other places to clear out. And actually, let's go kill one more tree. Let's get that out of the way. And we gotta go get some turtle stuff. And kill another sarcophagus. And then we'll go move to the castle once I get this stuff done. See, I don't do this corner much, but when I'm over here... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it nighttime? Yes, it is. Let's get him. These guys are called Knights Cavalry. Alright? And they aren't a lot of fun. And you have to take them on yourself. They do not like holy damage. Boy, do they get ugly when you use holy damage. They literally get irritated when you use holy damage. Like, watch. I'll show you. One, took half his fucking bar down, dude. Two, he does not like holy damage. Because if he gets up, you are dead meat. But, you'll get the Barricade Ash of War and his Night Flail, by the way. Okay, now that he's done, we got him out of the way. We got the Barricade Ash of War, which is what you need to do to kill him. You need to get that barricade if you want it. Because I'll tell you something. If you're going to do a pokey build with a shield and a spear, the barricade Ash of War is your best bet. Right? For the spear, you want to have at least frost on it and blood on it. Naginato has blood and frost. So you'll do both when you use it. Alright? Which is great. If you can't get the Ash of War from the Knights Cavalry, you come up here and get the Great Turtle Shield for now. And that will cover you through, about 30 levels. If you want to use it for 30 levels. But it should cover you for about half a levels. About 30 or so. Or he's like, what, 30? Yeah, turtle shield will cover you for a long time if you use it with a spear. Or the naginata. You'll definitely be able to use it for a while. I went to tower shields later instead. I'm going to head down here and get this save. Later I went to a tower shield and more armor. You can actually use the Crucible Knight for a pokey build too. Doesn't quite work as well though. Because you can't use, well actually you can't. Because if you look at it that way, you can't use an Asher War on this shield. Right? You can't use an Asher War on this shield. Okay, it has shield bash permanently. You can't use an Asher War on it. You can on some of these. I'm not sure if it's the finger shield. You don't really need to because it causes madness by 70%. But this would be my pokey shield. Barricade, Great Eclipse. It doesn't weigh a lot. You can use it, just about any character can use it with a 32 strength. Because you kind of have to have a strength to have a shield up. And the guard boost is pretty decent. Later on you can go upgrade to certain other shields like this one. This one. This is actually one of the better ones they tell you to get for it. The finger shield is always the best one to get for the pokey build. Because it is the best shield ever. Right? If you max it. And it causes madness too. So when you shield bash, they get a little madness every time you do it. For your starting build, I would use a turtle shield and probably a spear. Right? Hey, how you doing? How are things? Yeet. Yeet. Boom. Come on now. Come get me. These are gravity mages. And this is the only place I've ever seen them, really. It is. It's the only place I've ever seen them, actually. A lot of it's got the other places. No, this is the only place I've ever seen them, really. They have like a wand gravity thing going. They summon this dude, of course. And I don't get it because they really don't give you anything. I mean, you can mine their gear, but they really don't give you shit, to be honest. But yeah, these are gravity mages, I guess. Gravity stone chunks, I guess they call them. Gravity worshippers. I've never seen them anywhere before except for here. This is the only place I've ever seen them. They carry like a scythe-like thing. I don't get it. I think there was like part of a story, but they never put anything else in there. I'm going to the catacomb. That's where I was headed, by the way. Watch out for these damn little bugs. Jellyfishies! Jellyfishes are very decent as long as you don't bug them. And what I mean by that is watch this, okay? Jellyfish, he's nice, he's decent, he's not hurting you. Like I said, don't ever bug him. They will spit poison at you until you die. When they're white and blue, they're your best bud. Don't ever bug them out of that. There's a shield called the Jellyfish Shield that does the same. It gives you a red rage, which powers you up for your attacks. A lot of people use it for different builds. I've never used it. Seriously. Every time I grab it, I put it in my inventory. I never use it. Because in order for the thing to work, or the buff to work, you have to put it over your head, and then you have to keep it in your inventory. And the shield, as a shield, is really shitty. Oh, whoa, whoa! Jesus. Yeah, you saw what I almost did, didn't you? Almost went flying off the cliff. Hey, buddy. Would you stop that? Really, seriously. Alright. Now again, you got to find the handle to open the door. That's the thing. Always the thing. Handle, open door. Enough of that spike throwing crap. Roll back. Oh, there he is. I was going to say, there's got to be someone somewhere. Come on, fellas! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hoi! Hey, listen. Now, the reason why you got to be careful is, see that red meter? It's called blood loss, okay? They will keep hitting you. When that kicks in, it will eat half your bar. Alright? When you get a full bar, it will eat off a percentage of your health. So, therefore, don't get that too much. And if you do get it, let it go down before you carry on. Because if not, you will pay for it. You'd be surprised how many times I've been killed by these little suckers. Trust me. Everybody hates them. Well, they don't hate them. They're very leery of them. That's what they are. And I don't care how big of an Elden Ring player you are. The little mimic can kick anybody's ass. And I do mean ass. He will kick it, hand it to you, and then look at you and go, ha! And they do. They have that little giggle. Hee hee hee. For a reason. Ghoulies? Ghoulies are ghoulies. Just don't let them bite you. Never let them bite you. That's the only thing you have to worry about ghoulies. They're slow, but if you get really close, they can lunge at you and grab you. And then they chew on your neck and take a quarter of your bar. Yeah. Pretty easy. But the other thing is ghoulies keep coming. they tend to keep coming. Over and over and more and more and more and more and more and more. I think they were built for like a runaway monster. You know, one that you just see and go, nah, dodge them and run, dodge them and run. So you can get that safe feeling like you've accomplished something because they're slow. And then they'll get faster. And the more dungeons they're in, the later ones down the road, they get a little faster. And if you get caught in a group of them, they will chew on you until you're toast. Yep. I've seen them do it. Domino effect. One will grab you and chew on you, the next one will grab you and chew on you, the next one will grab you and chew on you, until eventually you are dead. Oh, crap. Anytime you have words on the screen like that, you got to get rid of them. Y button. Because you can't do anything until they're gone. Yeah. You better give me a mask. Oh, forked hatchet. Nah. I'm trying to get all their masks. There's a cat, there's a mouse, there's a rat, there's a something else and a something else. I got enough pots. Alright, this one's probably going to have 4 and a big old cat, watch cat. So how are we going to do this? We're going to do this by using a mimic. Yeah, I think so. I think we're going to go with mimic. Because him and I can beat on the little guys really fast and get them out of the way. There's a big cat you got to worry about. Oh, shit. Pink. Come on. Get out of there, dude. Don't get near me. Okay, they're all gone. Hey, kitty. There's only one thing when you have a mimic. You cannot die. He can die all you want. You know. But you can't die. If you die, it's over. It's start over. It's over, start over. Yeah, that's how that works. Demi-human ashes, which really isn't worth it because they're kind of a crappy ash, but any summons can be good if you use it right. Okay, you got to learn out how it works. Take it in a dungeon, kick it off, see what it does. Okay, run around the room and let the ash do the work. Okay, see what it does. See how slow they are. Do it in a wimpy dungeon, not a big dungeon. You know what I mean? Where you got time to run around and not worry about it and not get smashed like your head, you know, is on a T-ball stick. You know? And as a parent and as a kid, you've seen it when they swing at that T-ball, boy. They got anger in their eyes. Especially after the first or second time they've swung and missed. They are ready to town. So you get what I mean when I say your head on a T-ball stick. That memory there, and I'm going to show you, but I'm not going to go up top. I'll show you how to get the turtles. Because I've already got the memory, so I can't get it again. That's what you get for your howling or whatever you're doing. Alright, Wolfies, come here. Come on. Everybody up for the Big Bango? The Big Bango. Yes, the Big Bango does it. Okay, now it says 3 wise beasts, okay? One is right here. One is down here. And the last one is being a sneaky little bugger. Now, if you have a certain piece of equipment, and I'm just going to put it on for the show and tell. This is a $7,000 torch. This is a 7,000 rune torch. If I can find it. It's called the Sentry Torch, right? And it has an effect. It has an effect to see invisible things. Right? I guess it doesn't work on the turtle. Really? Funny. Okay, now that should open the Seer Eyes. You go up top and you get the memory stone. Okay? Now that's pretty good right there for just having a priest. Right? At this point you got a shield. He starts with a spear. And he has a memory stone already just by going this way. Okay? Because the shield's barricade on it. And let me tell you, the turtle shield may look foolish, but it is the shield. Let me tell you. Any shield with free barricade on it is great. Especially when you're low level. Okay, now, this is Madnessville over here. We're going to go over to Madnessville. I'm going to pick up a few things that I really don't need. But we're going over here anyways. I tend to go on the edge. And everybody's like, well, why? Because I do. Just because I want to. There's usually a stone over here. But if you aren't quick about it, there's a rat with madness. And I'll tell you something about madness creatures. Okay? Madness creatures, when they bite, give you a little bit of madness. Madness people, when they bite, give you a little bit of madness, or when they attack. Every time, a little bit of madness, and a little bit more and more and more. Madness is like death blight. The more madness you got, guess what? You die. There is no, oh, I'm going to get a little bit and I'll be alright. Yeah, no. When madness fills up, you're toast. Okay? When blood fills up, if you're high level and got enough health bar, it won't affect you. It will just take a percentage of your bar off. Okay? Madness and Deathblight kill you. As soon as that bar hits top, it goes and you're... Now, Madness, which I'm not going to show you, by the way, because I'm not going to die. Madness, you shoot fire out your eyes and then you drop dead. Alright? Blight, you get hit by a root and it sticks you up in the air and you're dead. That's how they go. Yep. Now, madness can be caused by somebody who's a priest or it has incantation. It's a faith build, actually. See that? That's madness. The little yellow eyeball. That's what it looks like. I don't like getting hit by him much. So, it causes madness. When that meter fills up, like I said, you go, then you're dead. Now, if you want to be really, and I never understood this, but it's an Elden Ring thing, so I'll give it to you. Elden Ring people like to test themselves, right? They like to test themselves. It's kind of like, is it Elden Ring? No, there's something else. What was it? No, it's this. It's this. It's this. Yeah, it's gotta be this. There's a source seal I just got called Radagon's Source Seal. Okay? Everybody will get Radagon's Source Seal and put it on every build they have. Right? Now, mind you, it gives you 5 to your tributes. Just wearing it. It gives you 5 to strength, dex, and I think there's something else. Endurance, maybe? Oh, shit. Watch out for that crap. Oh, boy. Yeah, you ain't doing that again. It gives you 5 to vigor, endurance, strength, and I think dex. I think. But it gives like 5 to 5 tributes, right? But everybody seems to forget that it also doubles your damage. Or, well, it gives you a 10 or 15% more damage. Just using it. Just putting it on. It'll give you, every time they hit you, it'll give you 15% more damage. And don't get me wrong, as a boost in the beginning, it's great. Right? But you gotta freaking dodge that damage. So when you're having a hard time and you're getting pounded and you don't know what's going on, if you want to, take the seal off. Okay? It happens a lot in games. What's another game where it does that? Ooh, you gotta watch out for this guy. He bites hard. Hey, stop it. Stop it. We don't want madness. There's another. It's this game? I think it is. No, it's another game that does it. You always see it, and I have a problem with this because they don't teach you how to play the game. What they do is teach you how to torture yourself. Okay. And then they'll go, well, if you're going to be a good player, blah 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 blah, to make you feel bad and gaslight your ass, right? And yes, they will gaslight your ass. Because they think that they're better players than you, so if they gaslight you, you'll do the same thing. Here you go. It's all a head game. Every little bit of it is a freaking head game. Okay? One, you don't have to play like them. If you're not that kind of player, don't be that kind of player. Right? Two, if you don't play like them, then you play like who you are. Alright? 3, okay? If they're so freaking good, right? And they're so crazy that they want to walk around with a health bar with 500 health or 50 health and dodge every attack, and then they scream, yell, and throw controllers and break keyboards because they don't, then guess what? Now you see where I'm getting at. And I'm serious. Because 90% of them, that's what they do. They don't like losing. But yet they challenge themselves to the point where they're going to lose anyways. Secondly, they think they're the best gamer in the world. And to be honest, I've seen some of them and they got a lot of skill. But the difference of playing every game when they only play one game and they're the best at it, and this is where I get into a certain game, right? I play multiple games, like a few other Twitch streamers. Fire Cowboy plays multiple games, loves role-play games, mainly. He's good at them, okay? And I know if he sees this video, he's going to throw a fit. Good? What do you mean good? Okay? Now, these guys have been playing games for certain games like this for a long time. Okay? But you also got to figure there's these types, and I'll tell you the types, okay? There's a game right now that is so FUBAR, right? The company is just jack shit. They've had their day in the sun, and they don't know when to quit. Right? Yeah, don't let that lightning hit you too much. Because if you're low level, you're going to get smacked by it. Here comes some more bats. Oh, shit. Get ready! Oh, where is he? And there's people that have been playing a long time, and they just get good the more they play. Okay, and then there's people that are, play as they play. Okay, and I'm not. How do I say this? Anybody who says get good, right, really irritates the shit out of me. Because that means I've played this hard and got to this point, and now you can kiss my butt because I'm not going to help you do it. I'm not going to show you how to do it. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. I'm not going to give you any advice whatsoever. But you need to get like me. Okay? Now, first off, you don't need to get like anybody. You play as you play, right? That's the first off thing, okay? Secondly, you aren't going to play like him because you're not him. Okay? But of course, you got to be like him if you want to hang out with him and play this, game and be in this dungeon where he's at and all this crap. Look, the gaming industry has done one or two things in this world, and I'm sorry, and I'm going to say it, and you all can complain and whine and put it on Reddit or do whatever you want to do. But the gaming company has invented a very thing. They have created narcissists like there's no tomorrow. I'm serious, because I'm one too. And I'll tell you why. Every time I pick up a controller, I'm going to play as long as I want to play for why I want to play, right? For my reasons, okay? I'm going to do the quest the way I do it. I don't like doing quests the way other people do it. I have a thing about doing it my way with my build and my gear, right? As you can say, I'm doing a whole half-ass build here. There really isn't a build. It's just, a bunch of shit thrown together, and I'm calling it a build. Because I don't like being in the norm. I don't like being like everybody else. I don't like copying people, okay? Because this is what happens, all right? I played a game for many years, and I don't play it anymore because I quit, right? Before that, I played another game that was an addiction called World of Warcraft, okay? After that, I played a game called Destiny. Alright? And Destiny players think they're better than any other players in the whole world. Because they play a game called Destiny. Okay? Same thing, when they turned to Destiny 2, it started getting better. They started getting better, bigger, all this stuff. Right? And yeah, I'm going to start bitching in about 20 minutes. Because the players ruined that game more than the company ever did. Okay? But the company, being lazy and as slack as they are, didn't help it. Alright? And then you're like, well, how could the company be lazy and slack? Well, it's like this. A company has to innovate, okay, in this industry, or they die. Right? You get what I'm saying, right? The company has to innovate, or they die. You have to invent new things. You have to build new weapons. You have to create new monsters. You have to innovate. You got to keep doing stuff. You got to keep evolving. Okay, evolving. That's a better word, right? You have to keep evolving, right? And your player base will evolve as you evolve, right? Destiny got it in their head that the players know what they're doing. Okay, first off and foremost, if you build a game, the players don't know shit about what they're doing. Okay, they don't go to graphic design school. They don't design nothing. They don't know how to deal with competition because they don't like competition. They don't like losing. They don't like getting beat. They don't like having to do a dungeon 6 times without ever getting through it. They don't... You get what I'm saying? So when you got one guy telling you that singles every dungeon by himself, because he literally stays at home and plays that freaking dungeon 5,000 hours just so he could solo it by himself without dying, right? And then you're like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing. Dumbass. He ain't got a clue what he's doing. Why? Because he's the only one playing the game by himself, soloing dungeons, all by himself, sitting at home, peeing in a jar, you know, all that stuff, living with his mommy, any way you want to put it, okay? He has no idea what it's like to sell a game, get players to play that game. You get what I'm saying? Do you? Do you understand now? So why do you think his suggestion, right, makes your game work? Okay? And this is where they started screwing the pooch. Alright? And to be honest, I don't think Destiny or Bungie, I don't think Bungie likes making games at all. I think they're way over the hill and they need to go. Because I think they're tired of making them. Okay? They hire innovative people and people that want to evolve just so they can shit on them and tell them you can't do that. Alright? Secondly, like I said, you don't listen to an elite player because there's no sense in listening to an elite player because the elite player is going to tell you anything he wants that betters his gameplay. Not everybody's gameplay. Okay? And yes, all you streamers and elite players, right, that have thousands of views, that know everything and play that game inside and out and have been playing it for 20 years, doesn't make you a game maker. Okay? And it doesn't make you somebody that knows what other people think. Right? And secondly, okay, when you start making a game and giving everybody an artifact where they don't get to pick what they want to do, then they're not playing the game anymore. They're playing the game because the designers want it played that way. Right? That right there is the whole thing that's going to kill that game in the long run. It's the thing that's killing it slowly and surely every year. Okay? It's the thing that's got millions to get rid of it. Never play it again. Because of that reason. And then, the other thing, they hype you up. Then they give you crap. You know what I mean? And you run back all the time. And all I got to say to that is I feel bad for you players that play Destiny and Destiny 2 because you're addicts. And I realized it, that's why I stopped. See, I used to play World of Warcraft. I used to play 24 hours a day, every day of the week. I used to be on my computer more than I was even hanging out with my children. You know what I mean? And you get addicted to a game, it's a good game, it's fun to play, right? You forget about everything else and only want to play the game, right? We're not kids anymore. We gotta grow up. So to fleet, okay? I love seeing my kids, okay? And you should see your kids, right? You should see your grandkids. If you're that age. But I found that the only ones that want the best for the game is the ones that supposedly want the best for themselves. And they don't really want the best for themselves. They want a game they can play and enjoy when they got time off to play it. And see, that's where everybody gets confused. Okay? Because, one... Oh yeah, it's about time we go up there. We're going to go kill the tree spirit. We're going to hit that mausoleum there. We're going to hit... Boogie. We're going to hit the church, the mausoleum, that else gold and all that. And then we're going to come across. Alright. Oh, sorry guys. Gotta go. The poison guys are trying to spit on me. Can't have that. Gotta go. Okay, and as I was saying, there's a lot of people that, how do I say this? They think they know what's best for everybody else. Because they got narcissism. Okay? The reason why they have narcissism is because they played this game for years and years and years. And everybody else don't know how to play it. They don't really know how to play it. They're only good at it. They're the only ones that know what the tricks are. They're the only ones that have all the gear. They're the only ones blah, 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 so on and so forth, so this, so that. And when you get in here and play PvP, you see a lot of that too. Anytime you have a game that has PvP in it, you always see guys like that. Okay? I was in Destiny since it came out, the first Destiny day. Why? Because I used to play Halo. And we went from Halo to Destiny and kept playing Halo. And we followed Bungie everywhere, right? And then one day I'm sitting there and I'm listening to this big old speech that one of them's given about Lightfall, right? And yeah, it hit about Lightfall because that's when it started. And I had just spent $100. I had bought the deluxe edition. I got the seasons. I got everything, the battle pass, the whole 9 yards. And I got all that. I got all the special stuff that came with it. And I'm gearing up to be a hero and fight for humanity. Because that's usually what Destiny's about. Same thing that Halo is about, right? And you're the Guardian who protects humanity from all these other alien races. And there's this guy that just came off the block. His name is Witness. And he's going to kill the Traveler that gives you the power to protect humanity from all these alien races, right? Right? Okay? You have a new power that they just found called Strand, right? And yeah, I'm gonna freaking bust open, wide open, spoilers. So you better hold on. If you've never played Lightfall, right? And you get this new power called Strand. And they're like, we're gonna use Strand to stop the Witness. Okay? That's what they say right in the beginning. You need Strand to stop the Witness. Right? So we're doing campaign after campaign, using Strand, practicing, figuring out how it works, blah, 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 blah. And then we kill this boss, this boss, this boss, and we kill Callus, which we've killed 457 times. Spirit form, ghost form, mind form, psychic form. Oh, any way you want to slice it, we've killed it. Robot form, fake form, clone form. Any way you want to kill it. Right? Any way you want to slice it. This is how many versions we've killed of this guy. Okay? And they're like, uh-oh, Callus is finally here. We're going to finally get a hold of the real Callus, and we're going to wring his neck. And of course, at this point, you're like, why? What's the sense? Who gives a crap? You know what I mean? Was it really worth all those times we killed him before just to wait until now to kill him again? Right? And I'm like, okay, shit storytelling. They've finally done it. They have finally got to that point where it's just crap. Any way you look at it, any way you slice it, any way left, right, up, down, any way you look at it, it's starting to be crap. Like straight up crap. I mean, not half crap. We're talking a full Monty Subway sandwich full of poop. You know what I mean? We're talking full-on meatloaf crap pile, okay? And I'm like, alright, so we can kill Callus finally and get it over with. Callus will never come back after we kill him this time, right? Yes, finally. Okay? Alright. We kill him. Okay? We're dicking around trying to figure out how this strands work. We whack Callus, and the Witness still gets to the Traveler and does whatever the hell he wants. And I'm like, And I'm like, how? How? How am I still giving these guys $100? How am I still playing this damn game? Okay? How did I just try to play and be the hero when no matter what I did, because I was too busy playing with this green light crap that looks like gooey bullshit. And don't get me wrong, the builds were nice. I loved the whole hunter thing when you could swing around a spear, a knife on a string, and go all kung fu on the guy. Loved it. Okay? Wasn't so sure about the Titan thing, because Titans always punch with fists, and that's how you get through it. But Titan's been that way for the last 9 years. He's never changed. Okay? We're still fighting all these alien races that we've been fighting for 9 years. Right? For 9 years. Okay? And then they're like, oh, we come up with something new when Lightfall hit. Okay? They're, I forget their damn names, to be honest. That's how crappy that character was. Something or other, and they took our light away if they got a hold of us, and they'd suck our light away, and we'd have to wait to rebuild our super. Okay? So basically you were screwed if they did this. Right? Okay? First time I run into it, scary, killed me, I don't know, 7 times. 7 times. Right? And it killed me 7 times. I couldn't get past through the first board when I got to that boss. And I was like, alright, why am I spending $100 to go through this headache again? And then, after I figure out how to stun it, its weak points, right? And it doesn't have 3 overshields. Okay? I kill it in 5 seconds flat. 5 seconds. And it would be wrong. Because this has a way of teaching you how to play, right? This game here. Elden Ring is perfect for it. It has a way of teaching you how to play to the point where, you know, you got to learn. Okay, so I get that. Okay? I've been playing this Destiny for 9 years. Okay? And I get to that point where, you know, everything they throw at us and they give us for a story or a new monster is just crap. It's like real crap. They build the armor more. They put mods on it more. You can modify your armor and build mods so you can never die. Okay? Well, kind of, that's okay. But it's not always the thing you want in a video game. You want to die. You want the challenge of dying and getting back up and learning how to fight the monster better and doing better. So why would you want mods that keep you alive all the time? Okay? Then, when they go to this armor setup, there is over 3,675 mods. Okay? Now, granted, in Elden Ring, mods really don't... Armor doesn't really matter. Okay? It does deflect physical damage. I do know that. Most of you know that. The heavier the mod, the heavier the armor, the better it deflects the damage. Okay. But without any armor and a couple talismans, you really don't need the armor. Okay. Which I get. Okay. But in order to do certain monsters in certain areas, you have to change out certain talismans. Can't keep using the same talismans all the time, right? So I get that, okay. And then, of course, they come up with the idea in Destiny 2 of loadouts. Loadouts. Oh boy. It was almost as bad as bail boxes and banks and safes. Because you want to put your gear away, your best gear, with the best feats and the best perks. And every weapon from the beginning of Destiny 1 to now in Destiny 2 has been regurgitated and changed paint schemes almost 20 to 30 times. And the only thing they've done is added random perks to the whole system. And they keep adding different perks to certain guns that didn't have them before. And then everybody's like, oh, new stuff! And I'm like, no, it's not. it's a perk from this gun that it didn't have on this gun, because when you put it on this gun, it made it too meta, and you guys were bitching because in PvP you were dying. And then I'm sitting there going, oh my god, did I just say what I said? And then this year, you're going to get the game in February. You're going to get Lightfall. You're going to get Final Shape in February. We're going to be all done with Destiny's story. That's going to be the end of it. We're rounding the year. We get about almost to December. And they're like, oops, we didn't finish it. Blink, 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 blink. Right? But you just put the pre-order out for February. Blink, blink, blink. Okay? Well, we forgot something. We didn't finish it. We. Oh, poor us. We were working so hard and we forgot to finish it. Okay. Have a question. Are you ready for this? Have a question. Have a big question. All right. Have a big one. Got bought by a Japanese company. Okay. Sony. I've seen Japan. I've been to Japan. Wonderful country, by the way. Kind of scary for me because I'm 6'4" and everybody's like 5'4". And I was sorry, that may be a little stereotypical, but trust me, it isn't. When you're my height, well, some things look a little shorter than others. And I had to watch out for signs a lot while I was there, but it was beautiful. I loved it. I did some exhibition martial arts stuff in Okinawa. We went to the Okinawa Air Base, and Americans tend to not respect shit like they should. Anyways, moving on. Okay. Well, anyways, I've noticed when they're over there that the Japanese have a mentality of getting stuff done. Right? Okay. You're all like, what does that mean? Well, they have a mentality of getting stuff done. If I'm going to build a game like Elden Ring or the Earth Tree, Shadow of the Earth Tree, right? It better be done way before the release date, right? Now, granted, there might be a little tweaks that need to be fixed. There might be just a few bugs, minor stuff, you know, because they do have to meet a deadline every 6 months, right? I'm teleporting to show you whether it's a medallion. That you have to meet a deadline every 6 months. This is how Japanese companies run. Usually every 6 months or every 4 quarters or something like that. Fiscal years. Okay? Every fiscal season. Right? You have to meet a certain amount of profit or they figure out what's wrong with the division and change it. Okay? And it's not like changing socks. They find out where the division problem lies, and they fix it. Right? Okay. And to be honest, at this point in Destiny's career, Sony should take it over and just make it a new game. They should make it Destiny 3. Because Bungie has screwed the pooch so many years in a row, so much time, delayed so many launch dates, screwed up so many things they told us they were going to give us because they were listening to these goddamn elite players, right? Made the thing so difficult and hard to play that nobody wants to play it, right? I'm serious. Who wants to climb up a mountain 700 different ways, get killed by 457 monsters, to kill a damn shark with 7 different stages of fight? Okay? We're not talking 2 stages like here in Elden Ring. We're talking 7. Okay? You gotta go around in a circle like 30 frickin' times to kill this stupid fish. Right? And yes, I will call it a fish because it supposedly looks like a half shark with no eyes. Right? That's how cheap they were at drawing it. It's innovative. It's artistic. Well, whatever else excuse there is. Oh, we didn't have the time to make it as tough as we thought it should be. Yeah, whatever, dude. That's just a damn lie, so you can get them to believe that you worked really hard on it. And seriously, this company has been doing this for the last 6 damn years. Okay? The last 6 years. It's all about poor them. They can't get anything finished. They don't know how to do anything. Well, if you don't know how to do anything, hand the damn company off to somebody else that can do it. You know what I mean? Why bother? And then every time something new comes out, oh my God. Everybody runs. It's new, it's new, it's new. It just came out. They just put it out. Da 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 da. They gave them a surfboard. Okay? Right? And Jesus, I used to be a Destiny player. I used to wait for all the fun stuff. I even thought that I should, enjoy a surfboard, right? If I still had it downloaded. And I was like, but here's the question. Why did it take them so fucking long to build a surfboard? Right? It didn't. Okay? Didn't take them long to build a surfboard at all. Okay, so that's a new thing, a new vehicle. Something we've never had before. And it took them exactly 3 weeks to build it. Right? 3 weeks. But according to them, they had the plans for a year. They didn't know if the players would like it. And it was such a great hit. Right? It was the best hit ever. Okay? That they had to put it in for their lovely players and their fans. Right? Now, I haven't fucking believed the bullshit comment or word they've said in the last 4 years. Okay? Especially after the CEO said this big blunder here that was put on a magazine. We don't care if you like the season or not. We already got your money. Right? This is the CEO of Bungie Company. Okay? Right before Sony bought him. Alright? About a year before Sony bought him. Okay? This is what he told all the fans and players and all these lovely people that keep them going. That they've been kissing ass for the last 5 months. And you know why they're kissing their ass for the last 5 months? Well, actually 3 months. Because the game was supposed to come out in February and it didn't. And Sony's not happy with the fact it didn't come out in February when it was supposed to. Because they promised that they'd put that out and get Marathon running and then put Marathon out next year. Right? This is what they promised. Along with working with their online play. Because, I will give Bungie this. They do have fire teams and a lot of people that play together in a group. Right? But when they're so brainwashed, and I do mean this, when they're so brainwashed, it's the only 3 people or 2 people they play with on the damn game because it's the only ones left that play together. Out of all the ones that left. Because somebody finally woke up and said, what the frig am I doing? Okay? Now, mind you, like Fighting Cowboy and a few others, and a lot of streamers, okay, and I'm not naming any other streamers, there are a few that are specialized in certain games, and that's what they stream, okay? And they're good guys. I have watched them for years. They do really good at getting the content out, right? But you can't tell me, after 9 years, okay, that some of them ain't getting tired of it. I've actually seen them quit. They want to play other games because they're tired of playing Destiny. You know what I mean? Now, when they've been playing it and making money off it, and I'm not saying a huge amount of money, but they are making enough so they can sit home with their girlfriends. Some of them. Right? And they got, ads and all this stuff. And I'm going to say this, and I'm only saying one, and I say it, and Fighting Cowboy went over this the other day about a game called Dogma. That people were like, well, you're a Capcom page. True. Let me explain something to you. Okay? I play a game and critique it. Right? Say I work for a Twitch stream, and I'm popular, and I play a game and tweak it. Critique it. Right? And the company says, hey, here's the game early, so you can tweak it, do whatever. Film it. Get videos out there. So when the launch day hits, right, you can throw your videos out and have walkthroughs of certain areas and all that stuff because you played it early. Alright, but we're going to give you a contract where you can't put the videos out until after the launch day. Right? Then technically, they're advertising, right? And I will say this, and I don't, you can all sit there and say that they're Capcom shrill, but they're not. They're advertising a game and critiquing it before it comes out because they played it first. Okay? They're doing walkthroughs for you, okay? So you can see how certain maps do if you get lost, right? Now, then that goes back to these elite players that, don't need any help. They know what they're doing, and they only need 12 hit points, right? No offense, but when you're screaming and yelling and rage quitting and everything else at the game, and I just chuckle. You know why? You know why I chuckle? I'll tell you why I chuckle. Because I'm not doing this. And having 1 hit point so some dude can run up behind me and slap me. And then I die and go, I gotta start all over. Well, if you gotta start all over and you're having a hard time with it, don't be a speedrunner. You know what I mean? Alright? Secondly, okay, in order for a game to grow, and this is like 5th point or 6th point, in order for a game to grow, every game needs new players, right? Or it doesn't grow. Now, Fallout and Bethesda just basically slapped everybody in the face with this concept, okay? And the reason why they did it, and they didn't do it to be mean, they just did it because they're going to make more money, and they think they are, which is good. And they probably will, okay? But why did they do it? Anybody? Anybody? Do you know why they did it? Do you know why they got new players? I bet you they got quite a few new players. Probably about 1,000. Maybe about 100,000, right? Because for the last year and a half, they've been advertising Fallout, the television show. Okay? And Fallout is a game that has kept their company going for quite a while. And they have many iterations of it. They have many Fallout 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get the point. They've got all kinds of Fallouts. Okay? 76, this, that, the other thing. Now, mind you, it has kept their company going so they could build a game called Starfield that everybody had to complain about, but I thought was great. I'm still trying to get the Fallout franchise going. I haven't quite got it, but I have a problem with the Fallout franchise. Okay? And I will say it, and I don't care if you all like it or not. I think the Fallout franchise needs more of a straight, direct storyline than one that goes, oh, this is the way you're supposed to go, but here's a bunch of side quests on the way. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people get offset by that. And I'm not bitching about the game, I'm just saying that they get lost, overwhelmed, offset. Okay? Now, with new game players, that's a bad idea. Okay? Because it gets them distracted, they get offset, they don't know which way to go, therefore they don't want to finish the game. That's pretty much straight up. Okay? And Destiny did it. That's why they got screwed, because that's what they're still doing. The game is so expensive. And Fallout, Bethesda, you just did the greatest thing I've ever seen in marketing. The show comes out, they give out codes on Prime if you own Prime, because that's where the show's being shown, is on Amazon Prime. Now, mind you, I don't care for Prime much, because it's a little bit expensive for other TV channels, or other streaming viewing things. It's actually one of the most expensive ones to pay for. Close to it. There's a couple of them that are pretty expensive. Mind you, if you don't want ads and shit, but, Amazon's pretty much that one. But the show isn't bad. I actually liked it. I liked the first episode. It was really good. But I also like Matt Groggins, and him playing the ghoul just makes the cake because he's always good at playing a bad guy. I don't know if you've seen Justified, but he is damn good in Justified as a bad guy. So much, in fact, they brought him back. And more power to you, Bat Goggins. You have made a career and you are doing well. I remember many years where you were sidekick in other shows, and now you're on the top of the page and you're the leader of the pack, which is good. Or a main character, which is great. So as far as that goes, it's a good game. Okay? Now they just handed everybody Fallout 76 on PC and Xbox and probably PlayStation. If you got a Prime account, right? Everybody for free. For free, right? Now here's the thing. How many people are going to watch that show, like that show, and then be like, what's it all about? It's this game called Fallout, right? Now, mind you, there's old Fallout players, and they're probably got all their gear, and they're all, and they're going to be like, as soon as the new ones walk through the door, get good, right? But they're not. They're actually growing it up in teams and helping them play. And I was just freaking amazed. And you know why I'm amazed? Because I've been playing Destiny for almost 9 years. Well, more than that. I think it's been around for almost 15. Counting Destiny 1 and 2. Right? And do you realize there ain't one damn player that's going to pick up a newbie and run through a dungeon? Because he doesn't have the mods, he doesn't have the strength, he doesn't have the skill to make it through that dungeon with him. Okay? And then they put a video on that says, I'm going to carry noobs. Right? No offense, guys, but I have one issue with that. And you know what that issue is? Right? You don't know who the hell is a noob, for one. 2, I walked in one day to go do a dungeon. Right? And it's a minor one. It's pretty easy. I can walk through it and just grab the crap out of light out of it when I need it. Because they're still strangling my light, so I can barely get a point every frickin' now and then. 3 characters, 1810. Right? 1810 is what the highest light is now, or was, before they started getting the expansions, and I quit. Okay? And I still had 2 pieces of armor on 2 characters that weren't 1810. And that was after 7 months. 7 months. And they're like, well, I don't understand why everybody hates the light progression. Probably because it's so dragged out, it's retarded. Okay? It doesn't take me 7 months to get 100 levels in here. Yeah. He's so cool. I like Buck. I feel bad for the man. Okay, so now you get him. He can go past the castle. Now we can go to the castle. So we've got most of the stories headed towards the castle. But you get what I'm saying. It shouldn't take me, an old player who's been on there as long as I have, to take 7 months to get light when I've done every avenue to get it, and then some guy goes up to me and calls me a noob. You know how angry I was? You know how annoyed I was? You know how tired I was of that game after that point? And you're all like, what? Well, that's why I quit. That's why I got done. That's why I told my friends the other day and gave a video and downloaded it. Right on freaking Twitch to show you all how it works. You know what I mean? Because here's the deal. I've been playing that long. The CEOs don't care about the fans and the players. They don't give a shit. They really don't. When the guy sits there and says, well, you got my money, I got your money, so what does it matter what your season is? Okay? After they made a shit season. Right? I mean, it was shit. It was so crap. It was, oh my god. Do you understand? It was so terrible. And they're like, well, we don't care. We got your money. And it's like, all right, I get it. Now the fans are getting unruly. They've been playing the game for a long time. They want their stuff. They think they should get shit handed to them. I get this. Okay? Then they come out with a business proposal. And I went, what the hell is that? And they're like, well, you can't give them everything because then they won't buy the game. Okay? Maybe you're right. Maybe just a little bit. And then I started realizing that every time that something come out of their mouth, I would try to justify it. And I've had a long life. I've had a lot of stuff in my family. I've had a million things. Okay? And I remember way back when, and of course this is where it's going to get into the nasty drama part, right? Supposedly. I remember way back when, my father, okay, at the time was an alcoholic. He drank all the time. Okay? And here we go. I'm not getting into the drama part. But I remember when, way back, he steals our coin jar. You know how kids, little kids, when they're younger, and brother and sister have a jar in their room where they throw pennies in it so they can save it for their candy and stuff. Okay, this is way back then, back before the internet and phones, right? And he comes in one night, sneaks in, and I wake up because he makes a noise or trips and fumbles or whatever, right? And I said, Dad, why are you taking our coins? And he says, because I need it, buddy. We need oil for the house and stuff. And we need the money and all this shit, right? And I'm like, okay. He wants us to help, help the house, okay? So me being about 6 or 7, of course, I'm like, yeah, sure, Dad. Take it. Take the jar, right? Take it, okay? Comes back, falls in the door, way over the limit of how much he drank. You know what I mean? All our jars empty. Every freaking penny is gone. He went somewhere and rolled them up and put them in the bank so he could get cash so he could go buy me a beer. Right? But hey, I'm 6, right? I'm 6. I'm all good. And I justify it because he's my dad. Right? He's got a sickness, this, that, and the other thing. So, lo and behold, Bungie comes out and they're like, well, it's hard to make a game. We're sorry about Lightfall, blah, 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 blah. And at that moment, I'm thinking, okay, they had COVID, they had this, they had that. And I'm like, why the fuck am I justifying a gaming company? Okay? Because I feel bad for them. Like I did my addicted father. Right? Because I'm addicted to this game, because I gotta justify the reason that they're a shit company, right? Why do I have to justify that? I don't. They need to put out a game, that's their fucking job, and if they don't get it done, that's their own ass, not mine. You get what I'm saying? Why is that my problem? But if you ever listen to Bungie, it's always the fucking fan and players problem. It's not their problem. It's the fan and players' problem because they're the best company in the world. Well, here's the thing. They haven't been the best company in the world since 8 of their CEOs retired. And that was 6 years ago. The guy running it now is a real freaking schmuck. Okay? And the other thing is Sony bought them. So here's the thing that they're trying to get all you people to do that are players of Destiny. Okay? They're trying to keep you playing. Because if they don't keep you playing when June hits and that fucking game flops, Sony will take over and Bungie will be no more. That's what they're trying to do. They're not trying to give you new stuff. They're trying to save their own fucking asses. Because they need to. Now, when this comes out on June 21st, right? You ready? When Elden Tree comes out, I bet you their company won't be scrambling to make everybody happy. Because most of them will be happy when it comes out and they play it. Now, does anybody understand what I'm just telling you? If you aren't happy playing a game, and you feel like it's a damn job, and every time you put money in it, you don't feel like you're getting what you deserve when you buy whatever it is, whether it's microtransactions or whatever, okay? And that's another thing. Microtransactions, okay? Destiny is microtransaction, and they should never do anything with microtransactions, and all these players are all pissed off with microtransactions. Well, here's the thing. If I buy a microtransaction in Destiny, I get to change my helmet into a pot, like my jar, right? I don't do a quest and get the jar. I get to change my helmet to look like the jar, right? Okay? I don't get a set of armor unless I pay $100. I pay 30 or 40 for silver, and I get a skin that goes over my gun that I already have. Okay? I get a skin that goes over the armor I already own. Okay? To make it look pretty. Or pink, or purple, or Pride Day, or Woke Day, or whatever charity they're trying to screw you over and take money from you again, which I never see them donate a check to anybody or any charity, if you ever noticed. Maybe that new yacht the CEO owns is how he got it. But to be honest, would you go to a mechanic and say, fix my car? And then he look at you and go, I've had such a bad day. My wife's divorced me and everything else, and I can't get the job done in time. So, you know, I'm going to have to charge you $500 to do a 30-minute job. And, wait, you'll have to buy the part. Would you do it? Seriously, would you? Because I don't know about you, but I wouldn't. That's why when I play this game, I enjoy it, because I know the company worked their ass off to build it, and it won Game of the Year because they gave it their best shot. And I don't have to pay any extra money. I just have to buy the game. And everything else I have to work for and strive for, and it's fun to get. And I can play it over and over and over and over again. You know, new play, Journey 3, Journey 4, Journey 5, Journey 6, Journey 7. Even though it's the same game, I'm still enjoying the fact that I'm still playing it and doing all the quests and following everything. Okay? That's why you should love a game. Not because you think you deserve to get more, or deserve to have to play it, or you have to play it because you paid for it. And it's just not worth it. It ain't worth a damn dime of it. None of it. If you have to feel that you are obligated to play that damn game because the company says so, that you are in the wrong fucking department. You need to quit that game right now, today, any day. And I don't care what game it is. You know, because if that's what you feel, you shouldn't be playing it. It's that simple. So anyways, I have gone 2 hours and 22 minutes, and I have gone to the castle, and I'm going to continue through the castle either today or tomorrow, or I'm just going to do it for fun, because I like playing for myself and having fun. That's why I don't take donations or anything else. Thank you for watching, though. And, you know, maybe you'll learn something. And if you don't, you'll just hear me ramble off because I have nothing better to do. Thank you for watching. Hit that follow, like, subscribe button. And this is Lord of Arthas Frost signing off. Bye-bye. George and I are going to be gone. We're going to be playing game or